The exits that everybody are aiming for, they're 100 million, 200 million, $300 million exits. Once again, you are not going to get that multiple in an information coaching consulting space, even a done-for-you agency space. There's no shot in hell, right? Number two, why do you want to even have a 10 million, 20 million, $30 million exit? Well, so I can make a lot of money and live the life of my dreams. Well, what if instead of making $20 million in 5 years when you sell the company, you just made $4 million in profit every single year for 5 years? Could you arguably live a higher quality lifestyle than you trying to build this business to make it exitable in 5 years? The other thing is that once you exit the business, most people, I spoke to a founder at a dinner who had a $700 million exit, and I was talking to him about like the holding company. And he's like, look, don't be in such a rush, because as soon as you exit it, you're going to have like 2 months, and then you're going to be like, well, what do I do now? And then you're going to start another business. Except for now, you don't have the team or the resources. Like now you're kind of starting from zero again, because you don't have the systems and the groove that you did from the old company where you were probably pretty removed from it. So I'm not saying I would never want to exit a company, and I'm not saying like don't exit a company, but I'm saying when I did a lot more deeper thinking around it, I realized that exiting more had to do with the ego and the check mark of like I exited this company so people can take me more seriously. But then when I spoke to almost 30 private equity guys and venture capital guys this year, because I was thinking of moving into that space. And when I was telling them the numbers of what we were taking home every single year, what I was working, what we doing, they're like, dude, you're going backwards. They're like, what are you doing? Like because some of these private equity guys, they get, it's called 2 and 20. So they'll get 2% of assets under management and 20% of the profit above a certain return for their investors every single year. And so you can do the math of how much money that they're making from previous funds. And when you add in all the partners, which there's usually 6, 7, 8 partners, whatever else it is, some of them were taking home the same amount of money that I was taking home, but they were having to wait. In private equity, the typical fund is 7 to 12 years long. So they're having to wait 7 to 12 years to get that big 20% payday from that, right? So once again, I was just doing all that. And then also to get into private equity and to have the exit, it would just be skill sets that I currently don't know if I have. And I would rather just keep on making a bunch of cash. So all my holding company right now, they're all info, coaching, consulting, done-for-you agency, service-based businesses, and they're all cash flow plays right now.
If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.